So my computer, it's telling me right now, YouTube is telling me that I can now choose if I want to allow third-party companies to use your content to train AI models in studio settings under third-party training. See, I don't have it reversed, and they could try and reverse it, but I know what they're saying. You can now choose if you want to allow third-party companies to use your content to train AI models in studio settings. Studio settings is capitalized, capital S, and capital S, because it's a metaphor. You know, there's studio settings. You're in a movie right now. You're in a video game. You, as a potential human being, you have a spacesuit on. You have logged into this reality. There's one app, outer space, includes the entire universe. Okay, so you can now choose if you want to allow third-party companies to use your content to train AI models in studio settings under capital T, third-party training. Because third is a metaphor also, you see. There's the dark triad, which is a third party, false informer, which is Antichrist. And then there is the third party witness, which is reality itself. There's a passage from the eye to the heart, that does not need to filter through the mind. We're talking about the mind that is blind to itself, and it's now you've got a filter there. See, otherwise now we're just looking at sheep, right? We're looking at you and the illusion of I, but there's the I that can be open. Babes, I know what I'm talking about right here. They're telling me. And this is the most, see, I've ignored every single message. But this is why, see, there's something happening right now. I'm not an isolated incident. Over there, on the side of Silicon Valley, you know, Zuckerberg and your people, not your people, it's just, you look at them and you worship them because they have billions of dollars, which they don't need that. They are actually a puppet. This is a game you're in, and they're trying to tell you, well, how do you get your money? How do you get your money? How do you even get a pay raise? How do you get any of this? How do you get any of your own ideas? I'm trying to talk to you about something here right here. It's not a coincidence that my perception, me see, because I'm hooked into outer space, babes. What's outer space? It's the third party witness. Are you there? See, you need to know that the screen, that's not it. You don't have a bearing on reality looking into your screen. When you're watching this, I'm probably over in my yard digging. It's not me right now. I mean, my cat knows better, babes. It looks at the screen and it will see a mouse, and you know how they go after it. But, well, the smarter ones, they will go around the picture screen, and they look around and they go, that wasn't a mouse, and then they just kind of walk away. Because otherwise, if they thought that was real there at any time, it's just a projection. See, they would starve. They would starve to death, right? They would miss a certain aspect of their life, which, yeah, that's now. Now, having said that, babes, do you see? I see it. People, they not only don't care that they're not interacting with real life at all, like people in general, like with the friends thing and stuff, needs to be reoriented, right? To just, this is communications here, and you want to quicken the fact that we can become enlightened. That's all. See, that's what the Buddhism says. They said that Buddhists said that this is one of the ways that people will quicken the fact of enlightenment. Very controversial subject matter, but no, God is here. How do we know? Well, just through communications, we're going to figure it out. That's what Buddhism is how to communicate. And this is a platform where, come on, babes, you can't hardly shut me off, can you? Some people are addicted as fuck right now. But no, I will start to get very, very, very contagious. This is what I wanted to tell us. You can now choose if you want to allow third-party companies, which is Zuckerberg's. We have company. Boy, do they have a lot of money. What the hell? And I'm using the same money, it seems. They brag about how many billions, and it's like, why do I only have like minus 40,000 trillion? Why does it seem like I'm always digging in a ditch? Because your language, the thing that you're doing here, which is not awakened yet, you have to awaken it. Awaken it, bring it up. It's lower base right now. It's lowercase waste. If you really knew what the interfacing system could do for us, what it's displaying. See, the thing is that you have to get past that first part, which is the ditch part. It's because when you start awakening to that, well, most likely you're awakening to the above. So what I mean is you're awakening to heaven. When you start, okay, so most likely, you are getting disturbed by looking at hell. And I'm here to tell you that you're already disturbed. How do you like your disturbance? Like whatever, get riled up about, and you might have a disease or something, and it's been tough. Hope you get enough rest and get to sleep and pamper yourself. It's like we have to start doing that. More hands-on. Hell, get away from hell. There's heaven. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I got off my train there, but I hope you got the picture. That the more you see, it's most likely opening up beds. You're gonna have to handle that aspect of it. If it's a healthy awakening, you're going to see them begin to do this. I see. Notice how it's separating out, kind of. But there's a darn threshold right there where maybe that's where you want to go. But maybe it's really going like this, and you see it, right? But see, then you'll know the importance of starting the movement of bringing up the vowels, because there's a different civilization that we can have. You can now choose if you want to allow third-party companies to use your cONtENT to train AI models in studio settings, you like your spacesuit, under third-party training. And it's in quotes. It says third-party training. It's weird how it's the only thing that it's in quotes is third-party training. See, if I go in there and start working my own language, and I know what it is, see, it's all going to be through communications, and I'm going to unlock the code. I need to be able to receive the statement. What's coming in is I have to make a key for the populace to show them, and then pack a bunch of information behind it that's not mine, that proves that no, we already kind of know this. But I do have a simplification obligation. There's intelligence is on this plane. This is vital. And they are doing the same thing. They just hold it. They are very much the central extraterrestrial organization. They are indeed a real organization that just their presence here, it causes everything to stay green and alive. Green is the word that I come up with. The plants, the aviaries of the birds that see. Birds plant forests for us. They plant things. They are very interactive. We can train them to do a lot of things. Oh God, you don't know the technology you're in right now. It's a matter of cracking the code when you start using your cONtENT, which is, now, did you get your brand down? You're a humane being. There's two types to be found here on this plane, and I'm going to be typing one into this thing. I have to. See, I've ignored everything. This is what's really tough, is I can't ignore this. Help me not ignore it. They're going to start opening up communications more. They have to. This is the law intergalactically, because we're heading into what? Another political campaign? Maybe. Yeah, because a lot of times our financing is snagged up into that. It's fucking banked, right? You got a bank. Babes, we have to open up our own banks. The way you do it is you know your language and you start playing this game. See, it's flat now, right? And the bank, you open it up and now you just built a little something. It's like, hey, we're here. We are here. See, now, are you going to be able to take back your sex? You know, get your sex education going, because that's how civilization, a possible humane civilization, can emerge. We just haven't seen it yet, babes. Getting down to the wire, we have plenty in front of us. Some people have figured it out technologically. Like, why is it here? You can imagine now that Hollywood is being exposed and a lot of stuff like that. See, who is doing it now? We are. We are. EWE. You need to be sure that you identify yourselves as human beings here, which is, you are the sheep. You have to just know this, okay? I know that a lot of people are brain damaged by that term, but you don't want to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. You're just a sheep. And there's shepherds here. It's different. That's not what we're talking about, the wolf in sheep clothing. I'm sorry that happened to you. There's some honest people here that will like to hold your hand. They like to see people grow up. And they like to see you feel joy. And they like to see you admire them for doing that too, right? I mean, it's not narcissism. It's just, we love you and you love me and we are a happy family. Humanity, hello, I am. Catch my videos. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I'm going to shut down a lot of my playlists now, and I'm going to only keep the one playlist that displays what I feel is the jewel of my having been on social media for the last 12 years. Not only that, but I'm timeless. I'm a future. I'm from the future. Because I know what I'm looking at here. God, pray for me that I really focus on this and really, really do it. See, because like I said, I have ignored everything that YouTube suggests that I do. Everything, down to, they got down to a point where it's like, would you like 3 months of no advertisements? And I'm like, no thanks, right away. I'm like, they're like, oh, man, we love her. I didn't fucking adhere to one thing, see, but I get, see, now they're going to open it up. If I make the titles that I make that says something about narcissism, it's going to open back up to where I will, again, get like, well, with this one video, I may have shut it down since then, believe me, because there is an attack on the being that doesn't want, see, they don't want the human being to rise up and say, excuse me, there's something weird going on here, and did you notice further? But see, they let passages in because it's being monitored here, and they have to let in through information. They have to let stuff in. It's not really illegal to talk about your crazy neighbor over there that you think is a sociopath and that one's a psychopath. And did you notice all the narcissists that are hanging around? How about you? Do you feel a little bit like maybe you should get on social media, or is it just that you're stuck in 3D land here, dealing with this fucking maze that all of a sudden it's like, you know, I think I need to move, or do I really need to move? Maybe I need to float. Can you? I can. I can do it for a little bit. But see, there's where I'm going to really be so distracted. Because I'm in the middle of this thing right now. You, we, not I, he, she, or me, but we, human beings. You can now choose if you want to allow third-party companies, Zuckerberg and such, to use your content, your typing. Did you find your type yet? Oh, come on, baby. Hey, I'm ahead of you guys. Let's go, man. Yes! Oh, did you get content there? I know I'm feeling content right now. Ooh, it's just nothing but energy. Push that disease out. Yeah! Woo! I know I'm on it. I can feel it. I can feel it. What's the word content mean, Hans? You can now choose if you want to allow third-party companies such as Zuckerberg and all these people that are hoarding a bunch of money. They don't need it. That's a puppet show. They say, well, look at what we got here. What do you want to do? What can you do? To use your content, well, us, get your brand down. Get your brand down. There's two types. Which type are you? Well, here's the ticket. Here's the key, babes. People can't see it. Some people can't see it. Some people won't sheep it. Some people won't sheep it. They just refuse. They got this thing in their mind. They were already gone, totally blind. Somebody told them, no, you can't have that him. You have to believe that a sheep is bad to be, and so is she and him. So now we're going to get back to Dr. Seuss. What the fuck is the use? I'm telling you, it is us and not abuse. Let's get it together. Look, content. To train AI models. They want to apply AI onto onto something. Are you a human being? See, this is a it's like a you know, we're here and there and everywhere. You know, we might not be able to congregate. We don't get our organization very well because of the sensation or resonation. You're not familiar. Do you feel something now? Did you go? I got a little content. This person, you know, are you just like this? I can't wait till a machine gun hits her head. Well, we're going to find our way and we're going to help you, babes, because you are fucked up. But you're forgiven. You're forgiven. Everybody now, they can hear the other thing I'm saying, besides for what your brain is going through, because some people are sick as fuck, right? Let's get it going. Content. You are content to train AI models in capital S studio settings. That's a metaphor. See, which studio setting do you mean? There's a little studio setting here on AI. I mean on the computer. It's on the computer. See, I have to go to studio settings. You know, but this camera, the camera, you're dealing with outer space here, babes. And see, I'm in outer space. I'm in my spacesuit, and we're no matter what. Like you know, it is a, it's a you know, it's a picture of not of reality, but it's a picture, and it's here. It's just you know, see the third party thing. Studio settings, you're in a studio, the reality of reality. The reality of reality. If you found studio settings, man, yeah. Under third party, see, that's the real thing, under third party training. No, I don't need the training, they do. See, they put the quotes there is because I'm the third party trainer here, babes. Yep. You are too. Why? Because you figured out why to keep your vowels up. And you put your eye down because that means your eye is open. Even though it's not open, babes, if you just follow these instructions and be ready for your amazing breakthrough with your iPhone and your computer, it's going to start it's going to go ka-chink, chinkity, ding, chink, 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 wee, wee. You just won $46 trillion. Because now, babes, really, now look, your awakening can happen if you start understanding what is exactly happening with the flows in the English language, the way that they have set it up to try and tell people how to speak around the world. Because the English alphabet is an interfacing system sent from benevolent beings who live in outer space. It's going to point at you some things and see, I have to make a key. I have to make a key. I have to really, really concentrate through all of this attack. Bill paying and all. Dumb fuck over there who can't even fucking understand how to fucking contribute because there's a future and then it gets better and blah, blah, blah. These people in bullshit they trust. In their fucking loop system fucking fear they trust. Enjoy we trust here. We are human beings. We feel good. We want to feel good. What was I talking about over here? Oh, the key that I had to put together. I was trying to tell you, you know, first of all, you know, just basically it's like this, you know, Rhea, R-E-A. Whenever you see it, it's God. You know, really what we're trying to say, I mean, reality is God. reality. Can you have a conversation about what reality is to your fellow person? Wow. Do some yoga, eat plenty of protein, get plenty of sleep, drink only alkaline water, reduce down the carcinogen food. Really, you want to get your whole body stable before you go talk with somebody. You don't have to really make it a blatant conversation like, excuse me, do you know what reality is? But, well, why not? But see, if you do, that's what I'm saying. Be prepared, like, because you'll get triggered and you'll get attacked upon. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, I didn't know you didn't know, and really, and God, you're so, and what happened to you? Because there is a conversation, it's scientific. I'm talking about a scientific reality is. It's outer space. You can get it down. You can get it down. Get your conversation down. Get your fucking language down, baby. Because then you can now choose if you want to allow third-party companies with your language to use your content language, you're happy about it. To train AI, AI needs something to go into and look into. In the studio settings here in reality, you need to do something, right? Don't you want money to do something? You don't even know it, babe. See, you don't even know what to do with it. If you had, all of a sudden, if you had $1 million, a lot of people right? And a lot of people are like, I already have $1 million. But you're living like an impoverished soul. You have it because you've learned how to fucking deprive yourself and everybody else around you. Most likely, yeah. You're privatized. See, by the time these dense people that don't know how to live make that much money because they're just running for it, like I said, they don't know what to do with it. They can only do this terrible thing, so that may live, right? Again, right? Because in God we trust. What's that? Can you get your words down? Do you trust that reality is here too? What is reality? It's very scientific. It's interesting. It's like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. You never got it down. You never really entered into outer space. Just beyond the nose. You can move your hand out of the way and there it is. Watch out for the coffee table, you fucking narcissists. That's the truth right there. The tea. The tea. Yeah, just take your time. It's the same for everybody. That's what's cool. Well, the same? What do you mean same? Okay. It's the am. The am for everybody. Hello, I am Ram. I am sheep. We, EWE, need to eat.